right. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, we got 10 seconds until the ad break ends. Hold on. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Hello. Greetings. Welcome. Willkommen. I didn't do those in the right order. Guten Tag. It's 9:30. It's definitely not Guten Tag. I think Guten Tag is specifically good day. But it also might not be. Lobster Johnson in the 2019 Hellboy movie says Guten Tag in the middle of the night. Is it Guten Nacht? Guten Nicht? There's a specific one for if you're saying good night to somebody as like a farewell, and then another one where it's like good evening as like hi, welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. Oh god, oh boy, I've had a week. Okay. Alright. So it is Friday. We're playing Resident Evil Revelations. There's a couple reasons for that. I didn't get to play Resident Evil Revelations last Saturday for reasons I'll get into in a moment, so I figured I would like to continue that one. I was also considering Final Fantasy XIV, but I was gonna do that if I was getting started earlier in the night. But it's neither here nor there. Circumstances necessitated that I start later in the evening for this stream, so I didn't have really a lot of time to like take a new screenshot or get anything for like a special, because I want to do the Heaven's Turn event, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Hi, welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. You may be wondering where I've been, considering that I have missed several streams at this point. So let's get into that a bit. So I've discussed this at length. My wife, Natalie, Ghosty Naps, here on Twitch, on Blue Sky, on various other social media platforms, currently has a autoimmune disease that she has been dealing with now in kind of full force since about 2023. If you've been with the Shark Stream for some time, you may remember that back in 2023, I did like a week-long donation drive specifically to help with medical costs due to a hospital stay. Recently, Natalie needed to go back to the hospital. It was a whole thing. It was kind of a very scary experience. She's doing better since then, but has been having mobility issues. We're currently looking at getting her some inpatient physical therapy. But right now she's home. She is improving little by little every day. But we did need to go to the hospital. Did need to be there for a few days. And there is a lot more work that is going to be required to get her back on her feet, so to speak. Literally and metaphorically. So that's where I've been. I haven't been able to stream like the last couple days just because of needing to mainly, the main thing is that I have needed to be available because, like I said, we're currently working on getting her some physical therapy, and oh boy, we are dealing with the full brunt of how shitty the healthcare system is here in the US. Specifically health insurance. Jesus fucking Christ, I've never been so mad. But I'm dealing with it. Doing my best. And just for the last few days, I have needed to make sure that I was available in case we got some kind of update. So I haven't really been able to just sit down and play anything, pretty much. So right now we're still waiting to hear back on a lot of that, but I am going to be working to kind of get back into a groove here. And I am going to be taking donations to help with our medical costs. I've got a very sort of like, what's the word I'm looking for? At the moment, I've got my donation goal set to $500. I am planning to do a donation drive sometime in the future, probably just over a weekend. To help with some of the things that we have dealt with, some of the things we're going to need to deal with. I've got a great idea for that donation drive. I just need to work out the technical aspects of it to figure out how it's going to work. But I am very excited for the concept, and I'm hoping that others are excited for it as well and are willing to assist us. I know that there's a lot of other things going on in the world right now. So just even if folks can't donate, just helping spread the word definitely helps us out a lot. And especially just like with everything else that we've had to deal with, not only just like over the last week, but over the last like couple of months. Things have been rough. But, you know, stuff's coming up that I am hoping is going to help alleviate that. Obviously, like, tax season's coming up. I'm probably going to get I'm hoping to get like a decent tax return to help with that. I'm planning to do this donation drive, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's kind of where things are at right now. And yeah. Otherwise, not a whole lot's been going on. I was thinking about... I wasn't sure... I actually wasn't sure if I was going to do Resident Evil or Shadow of Mordor tonight. But I'm kind of holding off on doing Shadow of Mordor because I want to read more of Ball of Numenor so that I have, like, something, like, plot relevant to discuss. Because... I mean, like... Shadow of Mordor is one of those ones that takes kind of a few liberties. I'll tell you one thing. Aldarion, kind of a shithead. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Erendis. Erendis. R's in Tolkien works are weird. Like, they kind of got that... You kind of need to do, like, an R and an L at the same time. Like, you sometimes have to do in, like, Japanese. Like, Galadriel. It's not... Like, you can say Galadriel, but... You can say Galadriel, but it's more like Galadriel. Like that sort of inflection. I'm talking about shit. This has nothing to do with Resident Evil Revelations. Who's ready for more fucked up fish? I think there's more fucked up fish. There's a lot of people that look like fucked up fish. We got like the shark looking guys recently. I'm a little all over the place. I'm gonna be getting my dinner in the middle of this stream. I ordered it and it's just like, yeah, it's gonna take an hour. But it's from a place that's like 5 minutes away. But it's just like, I don't want to go out. I'm so tired. But I've got my energy drink. I dumped a bunch of potato chips in my mouth, so I think we're gonna be okay. All right. Are we hit 15 minutes yet left? Yeah, we have. Okay, let me... Hello, Necromancer Kobold. Welcome. You know, I've railed against limited run games on this stream before, but I have to admit, like, I have gotten. I feel like I've been buying from limited run a fair amount recently, and it's just like it's an unfortunate fact of life that there are several games that I feel like I am more comfortable getting physical copies of than just raw dogging the digital copies. Have you seen Folding Ideas' new documentary? Yes, I have actually. I watched that today with my wife. We had a really good time. I think she fell asleep in the middle of it, but she's been exhausted, so it's understandable. Um, I really liked it, but I'm talking about stuff. I have things I want to talk about. um, they've put a couple things up recently that I'm just like, I would like to have a physical copy of this. I don't know. Like, I am so distrustful of digital copies of things. Like, the very concept of it is uh like, what's the word I'm looking for? The very concept of it is anxiety inducing to me. Like, there's a bunch there's a bunch of like consoles out there where it's just like they shut down the online store. They'll still let you download things if you can fucking figure out the goddamn UI for re-downloading shit. Have you ever fucking tried to re-download something you bought in the past that has been delisted from the Xbox 360 marketplace? It is a fucking nightmare. because it's not just like you go somewhere. It's not like it's not. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. We're gonna go to my games and apps here on the Xbox One, right? Okay. So you see these are all games that I have downloaded or like pre-ordered or like, well, I mean, this is kind of like a, this isn't a pre-order. I want to play this game and I'm gonna go through Game Pass. But like I've got all these games that I've got like downloaded or installed. I haven't actually played. I've played Call of Duty World of War. I'm getting so fucking distracted. Um, but like if I'm interested in like downloading something that I don't have on here right now, I just need to pop over to the full library, go to my owned games. I may like filter. Hold on. Ready to install. Like filter it and be like, okay, so like I just need to find the game that I want to install. I hope I don't have anything embarrassing on here. I don't think I own any embarrassing games. Don't knock twice, maybe. And it's just like, okay, there's a very clear like I've got a list. I can choose a game from it. I can be like, I want to re-download Disney's Bolt for the Xbox 360. And I just click on it and it does it. On the Xbox 360, if you want to download a game, like re-download a game that you've purchased in the past that like, let's say for example, has been delisted. Do I own any delisted games? I actually don't know. That's a good question. Fallout 76. I don't think I own any delisted games. I also don't really remember. I'm getting distracted again. Um, what am I saying? But yeah, it's just if you even if a game has been delisted, I could find it in this list and re-download it. I'm allowed to do that. Okay, you know what might actually be a good example? I can re-download the Trials of St. Lucia DLC for Dante's Inferno, despite the fact that the servers for that were shut down and that content was delisted from the store because I bought it previously. If I wanted to re-download delisted content from, like, what's an example? Years ago, I downloaded a game trial for a puzzle platformer based on H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds that was narrated by Patrick Stewart. Completely delisted from the marketplace. You cannot get it anymore. But I had gotten the demo for it previously, and I wanted to re-download it. So for fun. Because I'm weird. I'm a weirdo, you know? So I had to, there is a place in the 360 UI where you can see all of the content, all of the games and everything previously on Resident Evil Revelations. Let's get caught up real quick before I continue.
Rendezvous at the ship's hull.
Everything about the Queen Zenobia and the secrets she keeps.
What secrets? Jessica, why did you fire?
Right, Jessica shot Conan O'Brien.
Raymond? Why? Why play the part of Veltro? What do you mean?
Find the truth about Terra Gracia.
So this is the secret of Zenobia.
Right, we're at the part with the fucked up Resident Evil lab. So on the 360, after navigating through various menus, you can, in point of fact, find an option that is, we gotta play as Jackass and Grinder for a bit. Right. Forgot about this.
Wow. Whoa, it's amazing. What the?
Bro, I think the monitor's turned off.
What did you do?
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in again?
I didn't do anything.
Don't tell me the battery's dead. Oh, this blows.
The upside is this whole conspiracy is becoming clearer.
What is on that mug?
We have to get back to the airport on the double.
Hey, man, hold up.
Did he bring that mug with him? Is that his mug? I don't remember
Nobody's home.
any of
Even
the
other teams
controls
back
for
to
this
them.
game.
So what are we doing here?
It's okay. I set up a back door. I can use any PDA to get us in.
Well, why didn't you say that earlier?
If my theory is correct, then the truth about Veltro is really too early to say.
Are
Cool.
you kidding me?
I don't want to jump to conclusions. I need more intel.
Can we jump to conclusions just a little bit? I would like to conclude things. Yeah, you guys are cool. Okay, so in various...
Let's find that computer.
There's an area we haven't explored over here. My only hope is that it has a high-powered CPU. That would be tits.
That would, in fact, be tits. It's true. So, deep within the menus of the Xbox 360, you can, in fact, find a list of purchased items. I want to stress that. You can find a list of purchased games in the order that you have purchased them, potentially going back years. Like, Jesus Christ. So, if I, say, wanted to find a demo for a game that I first downloaded, like, 10 years ago, I have to go back through potentially years worth of digitally downloaded, like, games and DLC and demos just to find the one thing that I'm looking for to re-download it. It is a nightmare. Like, I had to track down... I bought the Platinum Games Legend of Korra game on the 360. Unfortunately, it got delisted before I could get it on the Xbox One. Which sucks, because it's like, I would really have liked to play that on my Xbox One. That's actually a pretty fun game. But it's like, I'm pretty sure I have it downloaded now, but like, if I didn't have it downloaded and I wanted to get it again, like, even before the Xbox 360 marketplace was shut down, that game was delisted. I would have had to have gone to my list of purchased content and scrolled back years. This has actually... Can I... I'm gonna need just a moment. 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, oh god. I should tell this story. So, I mentioned this earlier. Dante's Inferno had a DLC called The Trials of St. Lucia. Basically what it was is that, like, people could create, like, their own, like, little challenge rooms for others to download and try to get high scores in, and they could even be co-op. You could go in with 2 people, with one person playing as Dante and the other person playing as St. Lucia, a character who is unique specifically to that DLC, and has ties to, like, the Familia Alighieri, I guess, like their patron saint or something, if I recall correctly. I was always a little bummed that, like, you couldn't, like, play as St. Lucia in, like, the game proper, but...
It's a BOW. I knew Veltro was involved.
Thing is, they haven't been the whole time. What? Who cares? Just shoot, goddammit!
So this this DLC was...
Didn't want around if Veltro came back, so they had to shake this up. No, now's not the time for conspiracy theories.
I don't know. This seems like the perfect time for conspiracy theories, actually. What was I saying? So this DLC, of course, because, like, user-created content needed to be stored and distributed, was dependent on... Oh, hey, my food's come on its way. That's cool. It's getting here a lot sooner than I expected. Sick. It depended on the use of servers for the storage and distribution of content. Now, the fact of the matter is that, as we've seen, these sorts of servers can't stay up indefinitely. They are centralized. There is a specific place where this stuff is stored. You know, it's not like a torrent where it's just like at least one person needs to, like, keep everything available for everybody else to, like, pick up. I'm probably actually going to need to go here in a second to go get my food. Because, like, it looks like they're just right down the street. Are you going to talk while we're on this elevator? Are you going to talk once we're off the elevator? Is that a fucking rocket launcher? Oh. I'm going to have to fight a bunch of shit in here, aren't I?
Is that a real in-the-flesh MB-28? Grinder, it's what I always wanted.
You
That's
take
cool.
the gadgets like a fly to horse shit. It's just a computer.
Okay, down to brass tacks. What the hell? Nothing's happening.
What did you do, Quinn?
It's not me. I need more power. The MB-28's a real gas guzzler. There's gotta be a generator around here. I need it.
Okay. You stay here and spend quality time with your girlfriend.
Start up power generator. Okay. My food might actually... Oh, it's arriving soon. So they're coming up. But yeah, so as we've seen, just kind of like year after year after year, these servers cannot stay up indefinitely. Eventually, they have to be shut down. The example of this that sticks the most in my mind is when they shut down the multiplayer servers for Halo 2. There were people who were on that shit, keeping those servers open for weeks after the fact, after they were supposed to be shut down, because Halo 2 had a huge multiplayer community. So eventually, like, the day came where it was just like, okay, we're shutting down the St. Lucia servers. You will not be able to access these anymore. So then they also delisted the DLC. Now, when I first got the Xbox One, they were still working through, like, getting games up on backwards compatibility. So, one day they say, okay, Dante's Inferno is backwards compatible now. And it's just like, okay, cool. I can play Dante's Inferno on my Xbox One. So I install it. And none of my DLC comes along. So it's just like, okay, what the hell? So some of that, it was just like, all right, am I going to need to buy this DLC again? And I had to, I remember that was, oh, controller batteries died. Okay, well, this is a good time as good a time as any for me to just be right back while I go grab my food. So, one moment. All right, I'm back. Ooh, 35 streams in a row. Very cool. Good on you, Necromancer Kobold. Alright. I'm going to continue telling this story while I'm switching out these batteries. So, now, I'm a bit concerned in the case of not having access to this Dante's Inferno DLC for whatever reason. Because, in particular, I would even, like, if I decided to repurchase all of the Dante's Inferno DLC, there is one that I would not be able to do this with. Because the Trials of St. Lucia is delisted due to the fact that, like, there's no reason for people to buy it. The servers are shut down. Oh, Venom Lad, don't worry. We've only been going for like a little over half an hour. Which technically means I've only been playing the game for like 15 minutes. And that's a very generous definition of playing the game. I've mostly been telling the story. So that led to a whole thing where, like, I called Microsoft. I'm like, hey, I bought this DLC. How you doing, Sing Haley Appreciator? I'm doing well. I called Microsoft and it's just like, hey, I bought this DLC. Why is it not letting me download this DLC? And Microsoft had to tell me, okay, well, we can activate the DLC for you. We just need a receipt for you having bought the DLC. So here's the problem. Most of Visceral Games' output on the 360 came out during the era of Microsoft points. So, I don't actually have a receipt for the purchase of Dante's Inferno's DLC because I didn't buy it with money. I bought it with Microsoft points. So I had to be like, I can't provide to you a purchase history for this DLC because the only thing I actually have a purchase history for from that time is Microsoft points. And this is why them switching off of Microsoft Funny Money to just buying things with actual dollars was a good decision. Oh, that's good. Did you know Sonic Burger has like smash burgers now? They're so fucking good. Alright. Speaking of Lost Media, I wish I could re-experience Too Human. Oh yeah, that is delisted. I just have that. They just gave it to me for free. It's wild. Like there was just a point where, for one reason or another, Microsoft was just like, hey, we're just gonna give people free copies of Too Human. I tried playing that game, did not enjoy it. Would not say that it's a good game, but boy howdy, it's a game.
Here we go. I hope this rusty piece of crap works.
Oh boy, alright.
There's not enough power to fully charge the MB-28.
Alright, hold on.
Generators.
Yeah, there's one over here.
All right, full power. Initiate analysis.
Cool, man.
So you get anything?
No, I gotta get through the layers of encryption on this thing first. But that should only take a few minutes with me and my baby MB-28.
Ah, fuck. Starting to stream with Chewie and Fuckface. Whoa!
I'm on it. Leave these guys to me.
Oh. Ah, shit.
I think they've been after us the whole time.
I don't think the FBC liked my unauthorized access.
The FBC? What are you talking about?
I'm hacking into their secret servers. Found them by chance when we investigated the crash. This attack proves they're involved. The truth here. I need time to get the whole enchilada.
Ah, fuck. Whoop. Whoop.
How much longer?
Let's see. Wait, 28.
Your girlfriend is the slowest. You know that, Quinn?
Okay, I need a second. I don't like these, like, big arena battles where I have to, like, fight a bunch of enemies to protect one dude. Although I don't even really think this is kind of like a protection sort of thing. I just need to survive. Because they don't even seem to realize that Quint is here. Was this game co-op? The campaign, no. But there is a, there is like a arcade challenge mode that can be played co-op. And in fact, you can actually, there's like arcade versions of every level in the game. So, technically speaking, you could conceivably play through every level in the game co-op. And the game almost seems to be built for co-op because every level has like 2 primary characters in it. There's you, and then there's an AI-controlled character. Like, for a lot of Jill's, you're paired with Parker. For a lot of Chris's, you're paired with Jessica. Quint and Keith, obviously. There's the flashbacks where you've got, like, Parker and Jessica. That sort of thing. All the RE games in this era felt that way, or were. Yeah, they really pushed for like the co-op experience for a while there. And it didn't always work in some cases. I'm trying to finish this burger before I continue. It's true, that was the style at the time. There was a lot of push for co-op. How much of that was driven by, like, people actually wanting it versus executives looking at other games doing co-op and being like, we need to have that, is up in the air, though. But yeah, like, Resident Evil in particular, like, there was a run of games that had, like, huge co-op elements. You know, RE5, this game, to an extent, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Dead Space 3 had co-op. I really liked Dead Space 3's co-op, too. The first time that I played Dead Space 3's co-op was actually only a couple of years ago with friend of the stream and housemate Opal. And it was a genuinely fun time. Like, devs people were screaming about how online multiplayer was the future, and to an extent, they were right, given how many live service games that are popular: Fortnite, League of Legends, Marvel Rivals, etc. Was still annoying to see it jammed in every game, but yeah. You're right. Co-op's one of the ones that feels a little bit less intrusive. Because there's a fucking tater tot in here. Goddamn. Co-op's one of the ones that's generally feels a little bit less intrusive, if only because in a lot of cases, we're talking about games that, like, you can still play them as, like, a single-player experience regardless. But if you've got a buddy and you want to like have that gaming experience shared with said buddy, you could conceivably do that. Ow. Go get it. Good puppies. Oh, fuck me. Hold on, I'm working on it.
The buffering is dropping like a stone. I think one of the Jennies is out.
Oh, the buffering.
Wait here. I'll go fix it.
Hey, go over there real quick.
What? Did that do it? You good now?
Yeah, all good. Thanks.
Ow.
We're at 54%.
Cool.
We're in it to win it now.
Ah, fuck me.
A lot of enemies today.
Thanks for the report, Captain Obvious.
They must have been alerted when I tried to find my way in. We gotta hold them off.
I'm working on it. Ow.
But you're gonna only fix them.
Ow.
How much longer? You don't know how much this blows.
Uh,
Almost there. It's another invisible monster. Watch out.
what?
Be careful.
Shit, this is enough to make a grown man cry.
Oh, hey, what's that? Oh! Oh, I'm fucking doomed. Oh, shit. Ugh. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, shit. Ugh. Fucking really? Fuck you guys. Fuck. Nah. Go up the stairs, please. Or the ladder? Fucking whatever. Ooh. Come to Papa.
It's done. 100%, baby.
Cool, are we done here then?
You still got hostage to do.
Oh, fuck!
Get this data. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll kill some for you. And keep that genie in the bottle until I come back.
Okay, I
Okay.
think it's safe to have a look at this data now. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hold your horses. I'll be there in a sec.
I need a cutscene to eat during.
Right. That explains it.
Explains what? Who's behind Veltro?
Yeah, probably. There's only one way to find out. Let's ask him ourselves.
This is Forkball. O'Brien here.
Huh? What the hell? O'Brien's our man?
Director O'Brien. I think I put it all together. Veltro was never back in action. It was all smoke and mirrors, orchestrated by yourself. Your own little Veltro production.
All to get into the head of one certain somebody.
You pretty much got it. I'm glad I'm not paying you for nothing.
I analyzed his log, sir, and there's something you may want to see.
Then let me see it.
Yes, sir. I'll send it immediately. What's going on? Connection error? Oh, we've been detected! Hey, what? Two boys, uncovering secrets, wanted dead or alive, just like a falcon and a snowman. You want to die with your machines, idiot? Dude, hold up, I'm on!
Quinn! Keith! What a disaster.
Hey, the upload resumed. This guy's an idiot. He sent dudes to uncover his own conspiracy. Yes and no. It's kind of a double conspiracy reach around sort of situation where he set up a very like thin conspiracy in order to expose a deeper conspiracy. Now you may be asking, isn't that kind of dumb? Sure. Meanwhile,
Virus. We need to stop the virus from getting out.
I know. The control system must be in the lab.
stop the... Oh!
Chris!
I see. Pity the story was like 50%, but it is a pity. There are genuinely parts of Dead Space 3's story that I kind of like. It's just unfortunate that there was so much that was, you know, like that. Alright. Okay. Oh. Is that one down now? Yeah. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Beep boop. Completion of new type virus. Ain't that the Gundam thing? The T-Abyss virus contains genetic... Hold on. The T-Abyss virus contains genetic material from both the Abyss and the T-Virus. In and of itself, it is not much of a threat, but it has allowed us to lay the groundwork for the study of weaponized marine viruses. I fear, however, that my name will someday be known for assisting with the production of the world's most terrible weapon. Like the useless love triangle and the whole plot with the first villain, Elton John. No, so, okay. The love triangle, yes. The love triangle sucks. Though, I love how much of an idiot Norton is. Admittedly. But the villain in that game, like the human villain in that game, is probably one of the high points of the game for me. Because I genuinely like him as a villain. Because he is a dyed-in-the-wool unitologist. He 100% believes everything that he is saying. And I like that in terms of, like, religious fanatic villains. Occasionally you'll run into the one where it's just, like, it's all actually a grift for them, as opposed to them being, like, true believers. Like, the first Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie, Mark Strong's character, Lord Blackwood, I believe, is his name. He presents as like a kind of like true believer, cult leader sort of character, but of course by the end of the movie, Holmes has kind of exposed how everything that he did was just smoke and mirrors. And it's clear that he is in no way a true believer. He is 100% a grifter. And especially with the way that unitology is structured in the Dead Space series, where it's Scientology with the fucking serial numbers filed off, with just like, there being like different levels of devotion to the church. They're like every level requiring like larger and larger donations, quote unquote, of money, that sort of thing. Where it's just like there is the high possibility of people just running a grift, but then you get like the human villain in Dead Space 3 who is 100% a believer, where like even as you're going through it and you are uncovering like all this shit about the markers and what they've done to like the society of like Tau Volantis, and what they did to try and stop convergence, like everything that you find out just gets this guy's dick harder. He is every step of the way fully committed to killing everything in the galaxy. And I like that. I like that in a villain. Like, he's not a grifter. He is fully committed to the bid. And you gotta respect it. Except for the part where he's trying to kill all of humanity. You do not, in fact, have to give it to him there. Anyways, if a concentrated liquid form of the virus were to be released in a large enough area of the sea, our data indicate that it would contaminate all of the world's oceans in a very short time, starting with bacteria at the point of contamination and then causing a chain reaction that would impact all forms of sea life. Once the T-Abyss virus contaminates an area of the sea, it will cause mutations at the genetic level to all life forms in the area. It would be impossible to predict the severe ecological impact on humanity. I have doubts as to whether the research I'm doing here is actually to prevent bioterrorism and biohazard outbreaks. Fucked up if true. Oh, I love Resident Evil Labs because this is where you get all like the fake science nonsense. Malakota development materials. The development of codename Malakota happened by pure chance. We were infecting various species of fish with the T-Abyss virus as part of our research into marine-based BOWs. by chance, one of the test subjects was contaminated with parasites. The parasite is Gyrodactylus salaris, a small monogenean ectoparasite. When T-Abyss is used to infect the host, it not only affects the host, but the parasite as well. The unique mutations formed by the dual infections have allowed us to improve our overall BOW development. A larval Malacoda is only about 1 centimeter in length. Because it is so small, it can be used as a parasite to infect the host by secreting a liquid that contains the virus. The parasite mutates inside the host and matures rapidly. Perhaps the synergistic effect of the T-Abyss and the secretion causes an increase to the metabolism of the organism. The size to which the Malacoda can develop is contingent upon the size of the host. While clinical tests have yet to be carried out, if a whale were to be used as the host, there's no limit to the size Malacoda could assume. A whale, you say? That is a fucked up human skull. That doesn't look like a real human skull. It doesn't have nearly as many angles as it probably should. Anything good in here? Oh. Oh, hold on. Nope. Alright. Oh, there's something in here, though. Aha! Ooh, illegal custom parts. Veltro Agents Journal 2. 2004. Mission elapsed time 2+ days. The mission was a success. Terra Grigia is now a full-blown hell on Earth. We unleashed the ultimate virus to rend the city with terror and violence. The FBC sent its soldiers, but they were like lambs before lions. We have achieved our goal. The world will know that they do not have to wait for hell. It's already here. Open your eyes, world. Open your eyes to the truth. Bernard Cordy. 2004. Mission elapsed time 5+ days. How was my day? My day's been alright. This ship has been contaminated. The virus has turned my comrades into horrible monsters, and these monsters turn everyone else into monsters. Why is this happening? We were going to bring hell to the masses, not have hell brought to us. The same thing is happening at the Semiramis. Sam Raimi. Salami? Semiramis. The virus has contaminated all the ships. It cannot be a coincidence. Someone was using us all along. But who? None of us would ever betray Veltro. The only one who would do this is our mysterious financier. He's the only one who's not here. Norman, we need your guidance. Deliver us from this evil the rest of the paper is missing. As stupid as it is, I kind of respect that this guy is basically getting off on doing a terrorism. You do not, in fact, gotta hand it to him. Whoop. Hold on. Ooh. Magnum bullet. Always wanting more. Oh! Goopy. That goes without saying I don't like the guy, but at least respect that he's honest. Sure.
I think this is the lab's control system.
Am I gonna need to fight a bunch of goddamn monsters again?
We need a passcode to activate the neutralizing agent.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, I'll sweep the lab, see what I can find.
Good. Need some time to figure out these controls.
I'm not good with computers, Jill. Jill, which one is the any key? No, Chris, that just means that you hit any key. I know, but where is it? Sonic Hedgehog. Anyway. Narrow 1. Reloader 1. Is that it? Beanball.
Crack the code on the door. Opening it now.
Oh, sick.
Careful in there.
Will do. You can count on it.
I make no promises, actually. Quite frankly, I am very reckless. I've been thinking recently about Stellar Blade. I got that game, and I have not played it yet. I've been meaning to stream it. But I recently watched a video documenting the history of the manufactured outrage surrounding Stellar Blade. That was honestly very interesting to watch, just seeing that, because it's like everything that I understand about that game says that it is at its absolute peak a pretty solid 7 out of 10. Oh. Okay. Hold on. I see what you're doing here. But, like, it sounds like it has a lot of issues that, kind of keep it from being, like, truly great. Which is unfortunate. But I do still want to, like, take it for a spin. Oh.
I told you to be careful. Who knows what kind of BOWs we're up against.
But it is... Hold on. Okay. Ow. Am I a dodge master? I don't feel like a dodge... Ow. I don't feel like a master of dodging. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I maybe overdid that. Ow. Fuck. I don't really want to use too much of this. Hold on. You give me a fucking health pip before I start taking you down, actually. I don't necessarily know that I agree with just like calling the like the fucking people who like turned that game into like the centerpiece of like some sort of culture war. I don't know that I would describe them as gooners necessarily. In part because it's just like it's like a weird condemnation of sexuality, to use that in like a derogatory manner that I'm not super comfortable with. But also, like, I would better describe them as outrage tourists. Is Like the video that I was watching by Sean describes them as such, and I think it's a really good way of describing them, where it's just like they don't actually care about the game. They're probably not going to play it on the whole, but they are going to use it as the centerpiece for their battleground. And that's really just kind of the long and short of it, unfortunately. And it sucks, because it's like, what's this about Gooners? I'm talking about Stellar Blade and, like, the manufactured outrage of it. And it sucks, because it's like, I don't think that, like, the developers of that game intended... I mean, like, there's no way that it was intended as, like, to be, like, anything more than post-APOC Souls-esque action game with the sexy lady. It should be noted that I'm very pro adult content. It's just there's a couple people that seem a bit much for me, but I apologize if I misspoke. No, like, I get it. Mitty, stop knocking things over. I get it. I do. I also just hate that word. I'm gonna be honest. But I think I mostly hate that word because, like, I know a number of sex workers, not personally, but I know a number of sex workers who I've seen attempt to use the words like gooning in like a sexual manner. It's just like, it's not working for me. That's not a sexy word. There has to be a better word for this. The only time I accept the usage of the term goon in a sexual manner is when it is being used to, like, also, like, when people make jokes about, like, mafia goons, but also, like, keeping in mind, like, the other definition for the word and just kind of, like using that as a bit, like, when people talk about fallen aces, for example. That is the only time I accept that in that context, because it's funny. Device used for inoculations. I see. Am I gonna need to use that device at some point? Oh shit. I should probably leave. Like, but, like, the other part of it is, like, part of the reason that I also prefer the term for them being outrage tourists is because a lot of times it's not actually about whether or not it's sexy. Like, the way that the video that I watched about this described it is that, like, it's not about it actually being sexual, because these guys don't want it in the game for sexual reasons. They want it in the game as, like, essentially validation that they, straight, cishet white males, are... I said straight cishet, it's just like that's redundant, but, like, cishet white males are the intended audience. It's basically about, like, they want to have this sort of, like, weird control over who games are, quote-unquote, supposed to be marketed to. And it's just... It's a lot of bullshit, honestly. It's the same thing with, like, if you've ever seen, like, H Bomber Guy has a good video about pickup artistry, where it's just like he's reading excerpts from these books written by the seduction community, barf, where it's just like the way they talk about sex is so unappealing. Like, you almost get the sense that, like, they don't actually enjoy sexual intercourse. Like, they make it sound disgusting. Because at the end of the day, pickup artistry isn't actually about having sex. Not in, like, the way of, like, enjoyment of the act. No, it's about control and, like, dumbass alpha male posturing. You know? Hold on, I got a message here that I need to check on. This has got to be one of the oddest derailments I've seen on this stream. This all started because I wanted to talk about this video essay that I saw, but oh shit, prototype vaccine.
Chris,
Hold on.
You're not going to believe what I just learned.
I didn't learn anything. I didn't read the document.
The FBC was behind the attacks on Terra
Oh no.
So that's what Raymond was talking about.
Seems like it. All I have is circumstantial evidence. Nothing to nail him for it yet.
Okay, hold on. Let me reread this. Infection log for Queen Zenobia. Researcher Ryan. ID 503321. 2004. After the final note was played and the tragedy known as the Terra Grigia Panic, we seized the ship and began to carry out our mission quickly and secretly. Oh my god, there's 13 pages of this. But yeah, it's just kind of, it's this crossover that is just like 100% driven by like this kind of conservative mindset having to do with just like masculinity and what that means for these people, what they feel they're entitled to, shit like that. And there's crossover between, like, you know, the outraged tourists, the people like grifting on like culture war nonsense, and like pickup artistry shitheads, where it's just like they have like this weird like there's this weird dissonance where it's just like they want the sexual content there, or they want the sex, but it's not about that, and it almost sounds like they don't enjoy it for the purposes of enjoying it in and of itself. Whereas, like, I know several like queer artists who like will talk about and discuss sex in incredibly like reverent like detail, and it's just like it really does just kind of come down to just like brain poisoning with regards to just like looking at it less as a pleasurable act and more of an expression of control, you know? Anyway, the Regia Solis destroyed the city. Now the ship is the only place where we can observe the spread and mutation of the T-Abyss along with the ancillary research. This is the perfect environment to conduct research, and we must make the most of it. The only setback is the host infected with the T-Abyss virus. This will make research very difficult for us. It will not last long as a place of research and science before the entire place is overwhelmed with creatures. We must act quickly. 2005. Our research on the virus has proceeded rather smoothly, and we were able to develop a proper vaccine. With all our goals accomplished, there is no longer any need for this ship. We have decided to abandon it. A few members of our team did not survive long enough to see this moment, but that is the cost of doing research. When we told Lansdale about our breakthrough with the vaccine, he showed uncharacteristic felicity. It fucks me up. that like the bad guy in this game is named Norman, or is it it's Norman Lansdale. And like this comes up again in Revelations 2, where like there is a character who is just like, I've failed Lansdale, and it's just like, oh god, we're still fucking talking about Lansdale. There is something scribbled in after an area where pages are torn out. As soon as the research data was sent, the doors to the facility were shut and the BOWs awakened from their cryogenic sleep. I don't understand how I could have missed seeing that Veltro wasn't the only disposable pawn in all of this. Almost funny, really. I see now that it was he who arranged for all these things to come to pass. He gave the terrorists the T-Bis virus, which led to the Terra Grigia panic. That gave us lots of valuable data on infection, which led to the eventual development of the vaccine. And thanks to his position of authority, he used the Regia Solis to eradicate the virus, the terrorists, and all the fools in that city. Any traces or links to us vanished with it. The end result, however, is that the world is now afraid of the virus, and the FBC's charter has been strengthened and expanded. I am awestruck with the degree of perfection with which Lansdale orchestrated all these events. This is one for the history books, to be sure. Hopefully the demand for this vaccine will bring the rest of us the accolades and riches we so justly deserve. The rest of the scribble is illegible. It reminded me of the situation with Bayonetta from a decade-ish back. Yeah, but, like... things have kind of cooled on that front a little bit. I think people kind of understand, like, the nuance a little bit better. And... like, we look back on, like, Bayonetta and Bayonetta 2, not Bayonetta 3, like, a little bit more favorably because we kind of understand just sort of, like, yes, there's titillation there, but also you do need to, like, characters are designed and written for a reason, the way they are for a reason. Like, the video that I was watching with regards to Stellar Blade kind of pointed out the fact that, like, yes, the main character is sexy, but it's like that doesn't really factor into anything with regards to how she behaves, how other people behave towards her. And the way that it was described was just like, she's sexy, but she doesn't realize she is. Whereas like with Bayonetta, it's just like her sexuality and like her appearance, like she knows she looks good. Like, that's kind of part of her personality, is how much pride she takes in her appearance. And then, like, you look at something like Nier Automata, and it's just like, there's specific reasons for everything to look the way that it does, in terms of, like, the way that, like, the narrative plays out. There's a metatextual reason for it, to a degree. And, like, you've got characters expressing, like, attraction to, like, other characters and things like that. Like, it's not sexy for the sake of being sexy. There's things in the story kind of having to do with the fact that these characters look the way that they do. Anyway, Lansdale engineered the T-Abyss breakout in order to basically... It's one of those things where it's just like, how do we get funding and power for our government agency? Well, let's do a little bit of a terrorism to make it just obvious that, like, our presence is needed in the world. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do a little bit of a false flag. For fun. Enrichment. My favorite thing in the early Bayonetta stories was the creator being against not safe for work content of Bayon. Not that it exists, but that the artists were mischaracterizing her. Yes, exactly. The idea that Bayonetta would be a bottom is inherently absurd. Okay, so we're inoculated now, I guess? That's cool. Oh, shit, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh god, which one is it? It's this one. So curious as to what Bayo 4 is going to be about, if there is a Bayo 4. As excited as I am at the prospect of Platinum... oh, not getting a response. Aw. As excited as I am at the prospect of entered employee ID.
Downloading data.
Oh!
Please wait.
Cool. That doesn't sound good. That, in fact, sounds very bad.
Download complete.
Oh, sick. As excited as I am at the prospect of, I hope this vaccine really works. Of Platinum doing something special for Bayonetta's 15th anniversary this year.
Jill, come in. Do you read me? Answer me, damn it.
Yeah, hold on.
This is an emergency. Get back here now.
Jesus, Chris, calm down. It should not go unsaid that Platinum has kind of been bleeding, oh my god, really? How do the lasers still work underwater? You'll die if you can't breathe. No shit? Platinum has kind of been bleeding talent recently. Which has been causing folks no small amount of concern.
Downloading data. Please wait.
Like, Kamiya's out here
Complete.
shacking back up with Capcom to make Okami 2. So it's just like, who knows how much longer Platinum's even going to be around, and quite frankly, I blame that fucking live service game they were forced to make for all of this.
This is an emergency. Get back here now.
Okay, we should just be able to go up and over the lasers. There we go. Okay. Hold on, let me breathe real quick.
Jill, you okay?
Yeah, for now.
Going back down, because I know that there's an illegal custom part around here. Just kind of floating in the water. Kind of awkwardly floating in the water. Yeah, there it is. I would like for there to be a Bayo 4.
Jill,
I got the passcode.
good work. Now let's neutralize that virus.
Though, quite honestly, like, I'll take a Bayonetta Origins 2. Personally, because I really like Bayonetta Origins. I liked it more than Bayo 3.
Initiating virus neutralization program.
Well done, BSAA.
Thank you!
Activities have been eye-opening.
Morgan Lansdale.
I knew O'Brien is dog Raymond.
That is a still image.
Business. I didn't account for your involvement, however. That was my only mistake.
So it was you. You attacked Terra Grigia.
That is a JPEG of Morgan Lansdale. Wait, is it Morgan or Norman? Hold still, Chris. Ow! Fucker. Hold on. Ow. Ah, there he is. Oh, there's another one. Ah, there we go. Ah! Bitch! Hold on, I'm just gonna... Ow. Oh my god, there's a lot of you guys, actually. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna invite two people to the same prom. God damn it. These guys are pissing me off. Okay, good talk. We did it.
Neutralization complete.
I should have expected as much from the duo who brought down Umbrella.
Thank you.
Your days of playing cops and robbers are over.
Uh-oh.
I do hope you understand the gravity.
Oh, look, he's a moving image
of my
now.
making a personal appearance. I have a great weakness. I am fearful of things, even little things, and must clean up every last imperfection. The BSAA, my dear Director O'Brien, your whole organization, you cause nothing but trouble. Surely you didn't expect me to just let you snoop around unbridled.
A little bit.
Don't kid yourselves.
Would have been nice.
Have a look. Your destiny is in my hands.
Oh, fuck.
What the?
The Queen Zenobia.
Yeah, alright. Next. Ab. Save my funny little game.
Previously on Resident Evil Revelations.
Director O'Brien, I think I put it all together.
It was all smoke and mirrors, orchestrated by yourself.
We'll have to speed things up.
Damn it. It's all a
You pretty much got it. Glad I'm not paying you for nothing.
I'll try to find a way to delay the sinking.
Roger that. We'll take care of the virus.
Well done, PSAA. Your activities have been eye-opening.
Morgan Lansdale.
Hey, Quinn! You wanna die with your machines, idiot? Hold up! I'm on!
Your destiny is in my hands.
I've found that I generally like really well constructed video essays that have like a plot twist in them. Oh, back to these guys.
What a drag.
Maybe he's already taken, Jessica.
Yeah, sure. Can we get started already?
Sure. We've been through hell before. It's nothing new for us.
Yeah, just like old times. The good old FBC.
Oh yeah, we play as Parker for this bit. Oh, he's alive.
So, what's the plan?
Get to the bridge, activate the bulwarks, and pray the ship stops sinking. Now that the power's back, we should be able to access the maintenance system.
Okay. We should split up then. There's something I need to check on first.
Okay, fine. I'll see you on the bridge.
Alright, how are we going to get to the bridge? Looks like if we go up to the next floor, then head on this way. Like, I think H Bomber Guy has had some of my favorite, like, plot twist, video essays. Like, the Roblox Oof one devolving into just, like, a huge expose about all the shit that Tommy Tallarico seems to be lying about. Which, by the way, if you haven't heard, turns out he didn't even fucking write the goddamn soundtrack to Earthworm Jim, the motherfucker. Not that Earthworm Jim needs more fucking baggage to deal with. Oh shit. Oh. Yep.
You again. I'm really sick of seeing your face.
Ow. Yeah, no, not that one. I don't know how the dodge mechanic works in this game, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Okay. She's down. Thank you. I really just, I don't want to have to deal with her constantly through this sequence, honestly. Oh. Ow. Fucking. God, no! Shit! Son of a bitch. Hello, wife. Has Tommy even done anything at this point? Stolen credit? Oh, and then of course there is, there's the plagiarism video, and just like getting into like all the shit James Somerton has stolen. Folding Ideas has oh, hold on. Ow. Okay. I might be in trouble here. Ow. Ah, stop it! Shit. Ah, fuck. Okay. Try this again. I'm gonna go in here. Maybe I can find something good. There's definitely something in here. No? Oh, I can hear the guys on the other side of the wall, though. The Folding Ideas video about...
Get to the bridge. No time for getting lost.
The Folding Ideas video about Flat Earth has a really good one, but I can't really watch that one anymore. It's a bit too real at this point. Like, it's kind of a hard watch these days, which is unfortunate, because, again, it's a really good one. And the twist is expertly delivered. He has a... Dan Olsen does have a new video out now called Man Tracks that also has a really good twist in it. But the thing... Here's the thing. The twist came a lot... Like, I figured that it was going to have a twist. Like, it felt...
To the bridge. No time for getting lost.
Parker, there's plenty of time for getting lost. Calm down. We don't even have a fucking, like... We don't even have a time limit. You can relax a little bit. The twist came a lot earlier than I was expecting. But, like, like, when it happened, like, it was this great moment where... The twist comes when he reads a quote from, like, he's telling, like, stories of, like, historical events regarding, like, the discovery of, like, dinosaur footprints in Glen Rose, Texas. And he reads a quote from one of the people involved's daughter. And I remember sitting there and I'm just like, this video is an hour and a half long and it feels like we're winding down like the historical part of this. Where is this video going to go? Because the video is called Man Tracks, a true story about fake footprints or something to that effect. And by the way, I now super want to visit Glen Rose. So do I. And I found out it's only like a 3-hour, 45-minute drive. Like, that's a day trip. That's like us going to Austin. So, like, I don't know. I kind of want to do something like that. I would like to go visit Glen Rose. What was I getting at? So, and a majority of the video seemed to focus on like the actual real dinosaur footprints that can be found, or could be found at the very least, in Glen Rose, Texas. So, like, I'm sitting there thinking, there really hasn't been a lot of focus on the fake footprints that have been established as a part of the narrative thus far. And then he reads the quote from the daughter of one of the guys involved in the story, and it's this moment where it's read out, and I had a moment that's just like, wait, what? And it's followed up with Dan Olsen himself being like, wait, what? And then the actual topic of the video kicks into high gear, and it is... I don't want to spoil it, because it's so masterfully delivered, and then everything that happens over the next, like, 50 minutes of video is just buck wild and really interesting, like, historical context for, like, a lot of, like, really kind of, like, bonkers pseudoscience shit that we're dealing with today. Ugh. And, like, a lot of times, like, I really like, I need to pick up all the themed dinosaurs. I love, like, towns that do something like that. Like, they have, like, a symbol for the town, and it's just like, let's just get a plaster cast of this one animal and then just paint it up in, like, a bunch of different ways. Like, you find that sort of shit everywhere in the U.S. And it's one of, like, my favorite, like, quaint little things. I want to go to the bridge.
Parker, where are you?
I'm almost at the bridge.
I'm already here. I'm going to start lowering the bulwarks.
That was fast.
You're just slow, and you owe me another dinner.
All right.
That reminds me, I never got you that drink. That was a year ago.
That's fine. You can make it all up to me in one big spending spree.
Okay, fine. Just sit tight and I'll be there soon.
Some of my favorite Folding Ideas videos are the ones where he, like, tackles stuff like finance and grifters, like talking about, like, Bitcoin, the Idris Elba Gold documentary, Decentraland, the Mickelson twins, shit like that. Like, Decentraland in particular is probably one of my favorites. I've rewatched it several times. I've needed to, like, cut back on rewatching it, though, because I'm getting to the point where I'm rewatching it so many times, just like, man, you know what I should do? I should rewatch Ready Player One. It's just like, I don't want to do that. But I do also like the ones where he tackles pseudoscience a lot. It's just sometimes those ones can be a little bit more difficult to watch, especially these days, like the Flat Earth one or the geocentrism one. Because it's just like, it used to be that, like, those particular videos, like, I could watch them because it just, like, a lot of the, like, more dire consequences for the things shown in the video felt like much further away existentially, and these days they don't, which is
Hold it right there.
Anxiety inducing.
Parker?
The spy has infiltrated the BSAA. Morgan's more. And it may be you. That's what Raymond told me.
It is Morgan. Who's Norman?
What are you talking about? We don't have time to...
Parker, subdue that woman.
Oh, hey, Conan.
Oh.
But you were...
trying to activate the ship's self-destruct mechanism.
What does that mean?
To destroy the evidence.
Why did you pat your chest? I know what it means. I know he's got a bulletproof vest on, but also, like...
Not funny.
He can't just do that, man.
Say something. Parker, it's me.
What if somebody doesn't know what you mean by that?
I can't trust you completely. Not yet. Put your gun down, Raymond.
You're too soft. Don't be fooled, Parker.
You may not want to take your eyes off. Oh.
Parker!
Oh no, Parker!
Stupid men.
He'll be fine. He shows up in one of the manga series.
I'll tell Morgan it was you.
Jessica!
Don't worry about dinner. Now we're even. I'm sorry, Parker.
Go after her. But you... Raymond, go!
Ma'am, do you know your diving suit is missing a leg? She knows. She knows. Uh-oh. That's no good. Sab. We keep getting delayed because I decide to fuck around and get sidetracked in conversation. But yeah, I highly recommend checking out the new Folding Ideas video. It's really good. Wait a minute.
Well, the proud Queen Semiramis.
Oh.
She chooses death rather than suffer indignity.
Okay.
As will the Queen Zenobia.
Self-destruct sequence initiated. All personnel evacuate immediately. This sequence cannot be aborted. Repeat.
Checkmate. It appears my bright young assistant has made the last move. Now, have I made things clear to you?
No, I don't really understand a whole lot, I'm going to be honest.
Start counting, Morgan.
Morgan Lansdale.
Not the most original last words, but best of luck, gentlemen.
They really like doing this whole like bait and switch between the Zenobia and the Sam Raimi. It's just like, oh, she pushed a button. Uh-oh, something exploded, but something exploded on the other ship. The Zenobia is fine so far. Oh, hey.
Chris.
Right. First, we gotta get out of here.
First things first. I'm the realist.
This is Patrick. Kirk here at your service.
Kirk!
Stand by over the Queen Zenobia. Rendezvous on the foredeck. There's not much time, so get moving. Repeat, this is Patrick.
Don't worry, Kirk. We're on the way.
Foredeck is this way.
I'm coming. I'm like right here, man. Come on. Fucking cut me some fucking slack here. I've been thinking about getting into Mist in a big way.
I'm jumping down.
There's a remaster of the game that kind of reimagines it as like a fully like first-person puzzle game as opposed to just sort of like a kind of like screen-by-screen point-and-click adventure that I want to get. And I found out that like they released like 3 like tie-in novels, and I actually ordered the first one. It's supposed to be getting here like tomorrow. But like, I guess I'm just interested in it because like I really like puzzles in video games, and I wonder how well I'd be able to manage it. It seems a bit daunting, but like I don't know how much of that is just like me going like years kind of just hearing about Myst. Hey, hold up. Parker?
Oh. Hi, Jill.
Hey, Parker. What's up?
Can you stand, Parker?
Thanks, Jill. Jessica shot me. She's working for Morgan.
Fucked up if true.
Jessica?
Okay. I'm gonna just... Alright, I don't need that. Alright, cool, cool. What do we have over here? It's an emergency stop for the Steam. Don't think I can use it now. Alright, well, thankfully, we don't need to, because there's no Steam to worry about. So we can just kind of mosey on over here to...
We're not getting past that.
Shit. Can't we turn it off
Sheet.
or something?
Da da da. Sick. Oh. 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 Yeah, I've been looking at that. And then I know they did a similar remaster for Riven, but it doesn't look like that's hit consoles yet. I was kind of hoping that's...
Chris, I'll explain later. Just back me up for now.
Roger that. I'll take the lead. Follow me.
There was like a trio of games on the Xbox Marketplace that I was thinking about like picking up at some point. One of them was the Soul Reaver remaster.
I'm sorry. I should have trusted you.
But then like Limited Run was just like, hey, we're doing a physical release of Soul Reaver. I'm just like, well, shit, okay. Guess I'll wait then. I don't necessarily mind waiting. Like, it's fine.
Chris, we may not.
Yeah, I know. We're not leaving anyone behind.
I'm really slowing you down. Damn.
Shut up, Parker. We're gonna be okay.
Parker!
Just not my night. Damn it! Good times, Jill. It was a nice ride.
What?
See you guys.
Okay, bye, Parker. He'll be fine.
Parker.
Jill, we have to go.
Yeah, Chris.
He's not... Listen. This game takes place before Resident Evil 5. He's not out here punching boulders yet. He hasn't gotten that swole yet.
We're out of time.
Ow! Motherfucker! Oh, shit. I'm working on it. Give me a second. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Wait, what? Hey, 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 hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up! Damn, alright. I forgot those guys were an instant kill. I feel like I'm getting all of my deaths on this stream. I don't think I died at any point in this particular stream series prior to this very stream. And I don't feel good about that. Ooh, damage 5. Okay. Burst 6. Long magazine 4. Okay, hold on. Okay, who just knocked that over? Alright, let's throw damage 5 on this one. And we got a long magazine 4. Okay. I think that's it. Oh! Fucking god damn it. Okay, I learned my lesson this time. I'm just gonna shoot that guy when he shows up. I don't want to fucking deal with this. Oop. We're gonna make it cool, though. Oh. Oh, oh! Yep.
Almost there, Chris.
Let's gun it.
here. Are you both good? I'll fly around to the foredeck. Hurry!
Oh, we're doing our best. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh jeez, this is a little weird to try and. Oh, fuck. I'm going as fast as I fucking can, Chris. I swear to you. This I swear. Oh, fuck, damn it. Okay, that works.
Hurry, almost there.
Okay. Kirk!
Hurry up, you guys!
Alright, we're coming, we're coming. Oh, beans. Oh, that's bad.
The pilot!
Worry about her later.
Will we? I don't think the pilot's gonna make it, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. That seems pretty definitive. Sa. Saba. So we have seen the gross whale, which means that technically speaking, I wasn't that too off point with this stream announcement. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it there. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream today. I hope you all had a good time. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Blue Sky and Tumblr at AcidXShark. That's AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can follow me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. Just as a reminder, if you want to help out me and Natalie with the medical costs from her recent hospital visit, you can donate using the link just below the stream. Every little bit helps, so we appreciate anything that anyone can give us. As I said earlier, I am going to be working on setting up a proper donation drive sometime in the coming weeks. This is probably going to be just something I'm going to do over a single weekend. Maybe more than once. I'm not sure yet, but I do want to try and come up with something. I want to do something that has like a fun sort of like audience interaction element to it to encourage people to donate. So I hope you'll keep an eye out for that. Oh, what else? Upcoming streams. So tomorrow I'm going to do a Final Fantasy XIV stream. I want to go ahead and get the Heaven's Turn event done before it ends, because I think it ends next week. And then I'll probably play a bit more Shadowbringers. So do tune in for that. We're going to be checking out... we're going to be finishing up in Yulemoor and then checking out Amarang. If we finish the Yulemoor stuff before the end of the stream. Next week, with everything going on with Natalie right now, with regards to just like what we're trying to navigate with insurance and everything, and just her medical needs, I don't know how much I'm going to stream next week. So stream schedules may be kind of loosey-goosey for the next little while, until we kind of figure out where things are going to be going, and get something a bit more a bit more like locked in stone for like how things are going to look for us going forward. So stay tuned for all that. Otherwise, that is going to be it for today. And I will see you next time on the Shark Stream. Same shark time. Same shark time. Same shark channel. Take care, everybody.